Evening guys, welcome back to the channel, Up the Reds TV with me, Andy Canby. So this one's the Brighton preview in the Carabao Cup, and we are playing this game away at their ground, the Amex. So let's get on to Arne's press conference today. Talk about the injuries first. Obviously, Connor might be back in training today, or was back in training today. Fingers crossed for that one. No Ali, no Jota, both back after the international break, or in Ali's case, it might be a bit longer. Elliot will be back after the international break, and no Chiesa. Chiesa's an interesting one. You probably saw the rumours circulating last week, and these are just rumours, that he's not happy at the club. He's not settled, and he's looking to get a loan move back to Italy. So, me personally, I'll just wait and see what comes out of Liverpool regarding that. Arne Slot mentioned that when he was asked about this today at the press conference, look, he said he came to us not fit. He didn't have a pre-season. So he said, we're slowly building him up. He's here. We got him to there, and then he's just dipped back down here again. He's picked up a knock. So we need to build him back up again. So so he batted that one away like that. But for me, you know, if this is the case where he doesn't want to be at Liverpool, which I find really strange, seeing as, you know, Liverpool went out and made the video. I mean, £10 million a sniff for him, but if he's got some issues and those need addressing, and it could be away from Liverpool, then he goes in January. But let's wait and see what Liverpool say regarding that. But as far as at the moment, there's no signs of that happening. So yeah. So Arne said that we don't have enough players with the injuries to do much rotation. So we'll have to see, he said, when the lads came back into training today after the game on Sunday, what the condition of the players was. It was interesting what he said about that. He said, look, it's not a case of players. This was specifically about Darwin Núñez. Look, he's played 3 games in 8 days. You know, are you trying to get the best out of him now, or can you see him improving? And he said, look, Darwin was always scheduled to play games, but he said to get the fitness levels, you do that in pre-season. And he said then you start to refine things as the season goes on. So that's where you get the fitness from. He also said that individual players were given individual programs to get them up to speed as quick as they can, and Darwin had passed those, and that's why he was ready to play these 3 games in 8 days. And I thought that was great insight from Arne there. So yeah, can't make too many changes. He mentioned that obviously he's lost Chiesa, and he treats him as a forward and Jota as a forward. He said, you know, I'm down to 2 forwards left. So obviously Núñez is one. I would imagine that Gakpo's the other one. And so he tongue-in-cheek says that Ben Doak's doing okay, bring him back. So, but he did mention other players. Endo was mentioned. I think Endo will start tomorrow. Mentioned Tyler Morton, said how good he's been. So will Tyler get a nod? I don't know. But he said that, look, the next game is always the most important one. He doesn't look ahead too far because of the calendar of games that we've got coming up. He said the players are professional enough. They are being given routines to do in between the games, and they look after themselves. mentioned players who are not getting into the team at the moment, but he said, look, the attitude has been superb. They know that the players in front of them are doing a good job, and but no doubt that when called upon, they'll be fine. And I agree with him there as well. It's important to have a good squad, but a good camaraderie in the squad as well. He gave Endo as a excellent sort of like comment regarding his attitude. Look, he said he only came on for 5 minutes, ended up being 8 minutes, but he said first class, and he was ready to be thrown in, and he gave a good account of himself. So things like that. So Brighton are a good team. They play good football. They've got a manager who's only 31 years of age, but he's got a good philosophy about him. He has a way that the team play, and it's always on the front foot. So so it should be an open game. Do I see Liverpool beating this Brighton team? I think so. I think it might be about the odd goal, though, as we don't seem to. Obviously, the last game, West Ham, we scored a hatful of goals, but with Brighton, they will be strong in defence. So, but hopefully, we will be stronger up front to cause them some damage. So, my team would be, hopefully, it would be Kelleher in goals. I'd give Joey a run at right back. Put Arnold on the bench. Tsimikas can start at left back. The interesting one for me is I would play Ibu and Virgil. I really would, because they've been really superb for us. Kwanzaa's okay, but if he was to come on, I would probably put him and Virgil there rather than Konate and Kwanzaa. The reason for being that is that Ibu is playing out of his skin for us this season, and we always worry in the back of our heads there's an injury around the corner waiting for him. But yeah, I'll put Kwanzaa and Verge in there if I didn't want Ibu or Verge to play. Midfield, I think we should go strong in midfield. Endo, Maka and Sloboslai, and then up front I'd give Diaz a shout with Nunes and Mo. That would be my starting lineup, but we might have some curveballs thrown in there by Onslaught. He might, like I said, he's mentioned Endo, he mentioned Tyler Morton. He might put others as well, but we'll just have to wait and see. Like I said, the result for me would be, hopefully we'll beat them by the odd goal. We're still unbeaten away from home. Their fans are looking forward to the game. They'll know it'll be a hard game. We've not done so well recently, have we, against them? So this is a team that deserves to be in the Premier League, and the way that they play football is open and attacking, so it should leave gaps for us to exploit. So yeah, my prediction is we'll win by the odd goal, and hopefully progress through. But tell me your thoughts. Send me a comment. What do you think? Should we be resting like to Robbo and Trent, and bring in Tsimikas in and Joey? What about the midfield? What do you think? What about the forward line? You let me know in the comments below. So if you like this video, give me a like, send me the comments, and share the video as well. And I'll do a post-match after the game tomorrow. It's an early kick-off, so be mindful of that as well. If you're out and about, or if you're coming in late, it's going to be an early kick-off for this game. Okay, that's enough from me. I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Up the Reds.